Cities don't just grow. They erase. They erase streets. They erase courtyards. They erase what doesn't fit the new picture. Birmingham did it twice, and the seams are still visible, if you know where to look. Next, only real sources, maps, photographs, plans. We're not inventing Birmingham. We're showing how it rewrote itself. Look at Birmingham in the early 18th century. This is not a grand city yet. It's a dense fabric growing inward into the gaps between facades. When a city grows like this, it doesn't build only streets, it builds its insides, courtyards hidden behind the display of a normal street. Here, work and home are the same thing. A workshop next to a bed, life next to tools, income next to smoke. Outside, an ordinary street. Inside, a courtyard, tightening like a vice. People lived here for years, for decades. Look at the courtyard closely. It looks like private life, but in reality, it's public space with no right to privacy. And that's exactly why it becomes a target. There is no distance between work and life here, and there is no distance between people. These streets are photographed not because they are beautiful, to record what will be destroyed. The next step is replacement, not repair, replacement. And when you see what appears in place of these streets, you'll understand. Birmingham didn't become better, it became different. Replacement always looks the same. First, the narrow disappears. Then the wide becomes the norm. Here is the street after rewriting. What matters here is not the beauty of the facades. The principle matters. Width, visibility, flow. A city that no longer hides inside blocks. A city that wants to be readable at first glance. Where it used to be behind the facade, now there is space for movement and for control. And it always sounds like progress, because progress is easy to sell as width. But width is not just convenience. It's a shift of power over space. In the old logic, the street belongs to the people who live on it. In the new logic, it belongs to the people who pass through it. Later, the city will do the same thing again, only not to a few streets, to whole districts. After the war, the scale changes. Not, let's improve things a little, but we will redesign the district as a system. In the new fabric, the city becomes spacious, but often at the price of a rupture. There's no need for moralizing here. It's enough to see the pattern. Erasure is always explained as care, but in fact it changes more than houses. It changes the rules. And it's important to remember, the city acted rationally by its own logic, and that is exactly why it was so ruthless. Now look at Birmingham as layers. It is one mechanism repeated by different hands. And when you see these frames back to back, it becomes clear. A city's history is not only victories and architecture. It is also what it decided to erase.